you for joining me this morning. I'm going to do a quick morning meditation. It's breathing in your nose, into your heart, repeating. Feeling the cold air and listening to the birds. Feeling the feeling of gratitude because of my progress, where I am and where I was. I want to say thank you to everybody that's subscribed to the channel. 307 of you. It's beautiful. Yesterday I had the chance to interview a shamanic healer as part of the new podcast. Really opens the doors up for the direction I can go, that we're going to go with the community. And I know some of you might be on this channel because of the videos that I post of the cat. But just know that there's going to probably be less of that on this channel. I'm going to create a separate channel for Mr. Bean. This is for me to share where I am and hopefully help you guys. If there's any of you that are struggling today, just know that you're not alone. And there is a solution, whether you're trying to work through a vice or better your health, become more accountable, whatever it might be. Maybe you're trying to improve your personal fitness. We do all of that here. Today's 1,178 days since I've drank alcohol. From the age of my early 20s up until a couple of years ago, alcohol was the solution to my life. From the moment that I woke up till the time that I passed out, if I wasn't drinking, I was thinking about it. And when I was drinking, I wasn't thinking. I found myself in self-imprisonment to the point where I couldn't make a living. I had no relationships with anybody, no connection with my higher power. I was homeless at a period of time. And I share this because it took what it took. It took what it took for my higher power to intervene. On August 23rd of 2021, I had a spiritual experience that changed my life forever. My higher power came into my life, and I was going to go on a very big, long bender with no plans to quit. But my higher power had different plans for me. That night, rather than drinking, I ended up in the hospital. I was released a few days later, and the drink I had before I went to the hospital was my last one. It was a vodka soda with a beer in the back. I didn't even finish it. As soon as I took that first drink, I knew that it wasn't going to do what I wanted it to do. Alcohol was no longer going to be a solution in my life. And I was scared because I didn't know what I was going to turn to. I had tried recovery before, relapse after relapse after relapse. And sometimes it wasn't even a relapse, it was more of a slip. Because for me, in order to relapse, you have to be recovered. And I was never fully recovered. I was in recovery, but I wasn't fully recovered. And I'm still not. Every day is a new opportunity to grow, to get better, to sit in my feelings. Because in the past, when feelings of joy, fear, grief, any of these feelings came up, good or bad, alcohol was my solution. Rather than sitting in my feelings and learning, I would drown my problems and run from them. So being free from the bondage of self, when I first heard that, I had no understanding because I was very much still in self, and I still am. But recognizing my defects of character and asking my higher power to remove them on a daily basis is something I get to do here in recovery. My recovery might look different than the traditional 12-step program because it is. I've integrated psychedelics like cannabis and psilocybin into my recovery, and it's allowed me to get to a point where I am, where in the past I would get sober, I would start working a program, and then when things got good in my life, I would go back because I still had reservations. I'm going to continue to share what it was like, what happened, and what it's like now, and what I do to get through my day. And I'm grateful that you guys have found me as a resource. If you're interested in joining the community, there's some links. If you're just struggling, you need somebody to talk to, reach out.